Congratulations. No, seriously, congratulations for clicking on this video because I'm about to put you on to one of the greatest productivity and self-improvement discoveries I have ever made. The habit tracker is one of the greatest inventions known to mankind. It is up there with the wheel and the urinal. And I'm not even saying this on some clickbait stuff. This habit is truly life-changing. What it's done for me in improving my mental health, my physical health, and especially in those times when you feel like you don't have control over your life. If you feel any of those things right now in your life need improvement, get on this habit tracker stuff. I'm telling you, it will revolutionize the way that you live. We're going to take our first actionable step right now. If you're watching this video on a device, I know for a fact that you can pull up a Google document and follow along with me. I know that you probably don't even understand what's going on right now, but it does not matter. I'll explain things as we go. Pull up a Google document just like I have one open right here. Just take the document, name it habit tracker or something like that. And the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna go to insert. You're gonna insert a table. Make sure the table has 4 columns and stretch it all the way down to 20 rows. That's perfect for what we're going to do. Now, what is a habit tracker? Now, effectively, a habit tracker, as the name suggests, is we're going to have a few core habits that we're going to do every single day. Now, those 4 key habits, those 4 columns that we've divided into, are absolutely crucial to get right. If you go down some weird path with your habit tracker, the odds that you'll either stop using this or it won't really benefit you are weirdly high. Like, I've split tested so many different ways, and I'm telling you, the way I'm about to put you on right now is the greatest for improving your physical health, your mental health, and your general ability to grow socially as a person. So now that you have these top 4 columns, what are we going to put in them? The very first column, and you have to do it in this exact order for the maximum benefit, you're going to put down meditation. Okay? Why meditation? Meditation is one of the core habits. You know, if you've been around this channel, how much I preach this thing. What meditation does for you is effectively, it clears your mind. It gives you a blank slate to work off of. Whether you have different stressors going on in the day, whether things are bogging you down, or whether you just need to clear the air and give your mind some space to think creatively, to be able to do the different things that you need to do in your day at optimal presence. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, Pratik, we have a Google Doc and we've just written meditation in the corner of the table. What are we actually doing with this habit tracker? Well, the thing about the habit tracker is that the goal here is that you're able to do each of the 4 habits that we're going to talk about here every single day for the next X period of time. For now, this habit tracker has 20 columns. We're using one for the title row, which means for the next 19 days, your goal is to do this as a challenge. You're gonna do each of these 4 habits every day for the next 19 days and see where you end up. If you do not end up at the end of the 19 days in a better, happier, more successful position than you were at the start of this, then stop it. Stop making any more habit trackers, unsubscribe to my channel, and leave. Like, you do not have to be here. But if you're able to do this every single day, then I guarantee, and I have the confidence, that you will feel so much better about your life that you will keep doing it. You'll come back to this habit tracker, you'll make another printout, and you'll go again, and you'll go again, because the truth is this stuff works. Now, you're looking at this meditation thing like, there's no way this dude's about to make me meditate every day like some kind of monk for the next 2 years. No, that's not what I'm asking you to do. All I'm saying with this meditation is that if you're not doing any sort of mindfulness right now, you can just take one mindful, thankful breath, just one in and out, and you're good. You can check the box for that day. That's all you have to do for this meditation. Now, as you get more into it, you can bump that up to just actively going out, taking the initiative and doing a 1-minute meditation. You can bump that up to 3 minutes and then 5 minutes and then at most 10 minutes. But the goal here is to be consistent. So if you don't really have time and you still want to integrate this habit tracker into your everyday, that's all you have to start with: 1 breath or a 1-minute meditation exercise. That's it. The only important thing to note here is that you print out your habit tracker and you keep it in a place on a wall that you can see it all the time. The goal with the habit tracker is that you're constantly looking at it, so if you haven't completed one of the tasks in the day, that's on your mind. You need to get that done. It's not something that you've just hidden away, and it's going to keep you focused and on your grind. The next habit on our list is gratitude journaling. Now, everything in this table is meticulously placed, so make sure to put gratitude journaling in the next column. The thing about gratitude journaling is this is one of the most underrated self-improvement habits. What you have to understand about truly getting rid of a lot of the depression and the anxiety type symptoms that a lot of us tend to experience on an everyday basis, especially when you're just cranking down, you're not talking to anyone, you're just straight grinding for months at a time. Trust me, I know what that's like. But the thing is, gratitude and being grateful for our situation is psychologically proven by science to be one of the greatest ways to feel happy about our life circumstances. Being appreciative of the blessings that we have is one of the greatest things that you can attain as a human being. People will appreciate you so much more if you're just able to be positive about the world around you. And that starts by being thankful for the little habits, the small things that are around you. So in order to do gratitude journaling, what you're going to do is you're just going to open up a small Google Doc, title it gratitude journal, and every day you're just going to write just one thing that you're grateful for. That's all you have to do. Just write down one thing that you're grateful for that day, and don't say something like family or something like I'm grateful for my phone or something like negative. Okay, those are the three main rules. Something negative as in like, oh, I'm grateful for my parents for hitting me as a kid because it made me hard and tough. No, okay, don't write anything like that. Whatever you write needs to be 100% positive. Now, if you follow those three rules and just write about something small, like today I'm grateful for this hat because it's hiding my receding hairline. It's time for everyone's favorite self-improvement habit. Hey, we got the gym on here. Yes, sir. It is gain season, my boy. You cannot be slacking on the gym. Now, the thing is, there's one small catch with the gym here. If you actually actively lift right now, you understand that rest days are something that you need to incorporate. So if you're going to actively take a rest day, then when you're planning out the gym segment is not going to be like a checkbox like yes or no, or like you just insert like a little check there, right? Instead, what you're going to do is if you're on a routine, like I'm on push-pull legs. So what I do is I just write down push, and then next day we have like a pull day, right? Follow that up with legs. And then on this day, the way I work is I do push, pull, legs, rest. So if you have a rest day, then you can just write down rest. It's not like you're cheating yourself or you're skipping a day in your habit tracker. You just have to take a rest day. Now, if you're not in the gym at all, right, you have no experience really exercising, then all I say for this is that you take it with the same mentality that we approach all of the rest of these different things, everything else on the habit tracker. You don't have to exercise every day, get in the gym and put in an hour and a half lift. You just need to get in 5 minutes of exercise. Not even. If you just get on the ground and do a handful of push-ups until you can't do push-ups anymore, then you're good on gym for that day. You can check it off. Now, if you're not on a gym routine, then the one thing here is that you should do this every single day. That's all it is, because you don't really need rest days if you're just going to do a handful of sets of push-ups, right? You're chilling. But just do some kind of physical activity, one step up from what you were doing previously, and that is enough for the self-improvement. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The final habit that I have on this list is something that I came up with myself, and I think it's one of the greatest ideas I have ever had. Legitimately, it's up there with making this YouTube channel and all of the research work I've done in high school. This is one of the greatest things I've ever done. What you're gonna do is you're gonna write down initiative. What do you mean by that, Pratik? What is initiative? This is something that I'm gonna have to take a moment to explain. All initiative is every day, every single day, you're going to do one special thing that required initiative taking. This can be in a social context, it can be in regards to goal setting, but you definitely prefer if it's something where you pushed yourself out of your comfort zone in some kind of social external environment. And I'll give you an example of this. Let's say you're chilling in class, right? Let's say you're chilling in class, there's some lecture the teacher's going on, and the teacher asks like something that's just like, does anyone want to talk about their weekend? Does anyone want to share anything? Now you're sitting in class, right? You just got up at 8 a.m. Bro, it's like 8:45. You're exhausted. You can't be even bothered to talk. Now you're sitting there like, yeah, I'm not raising my hand for this. Now in the back of your mind, your brain's like, yo, I gotta get this initiative box on my habit tracker checked off. I really don't feel like doing this. You know what? Low-key, I don't have anything to say, and I'm kind of nervous to talk in this class because there's like that one cute girl in the back that you've been talking to, right? You don't want to sound like an idiot in front of her. But then you're like, you know what? I just gotta get this initiative box checked off. I might as well. You raise your hand, right? The teacher calls on you, and so on the spot, you don't know what to say. You're like, shoot, like I didn't do anything fun this weekend. So you just come up with something. Like, yo, like this weekend, my boys and I, we went to the park, we hooped for a little bit, and then after that, there was like the Metro Boomin album drop, so we all sat and listened to it, and then we just kind of freestyled for a while. We were just chilling at the park. It was good vibes. We all had a fun time. You say something like that on the spot. Boom. Initiative for the day done. The thing is, what you'll realize is that when you do some kind of initiative taking every single day, right? When you feel like you don't want to do something, and you just do it, right? You just do it for the sake of checking the box in your habit tracker, you will experience so many more like wild things that you didn't even know were possible to happen. Once you bring this initiative into your attention, you'll realize that when you go through your day, there's a lot of moments when you feel like you could do something, but you just don't do it because you don't really feel like it, or you're not in the presence of mind to even grasp that opportunity. But what this box does is it tells you to take advantage of those. So the whole time that you're out of the house, whenever there's an instance to do that like thing, you just have to do one initiative taking per day. And when I say literally anything that takes you out of your comfort zone counts for this, I mean it. If you just go up and start a conversation with your teacher, that counts. If you go up and just start talking to some random girl or guy at whatever social event you're at, just to put yourself out there, that counts. If you're at like the local gym and you're playing basketball, you're hooping with some completely random dudes, you take the initiative to ask like, yo, is it chill if I join your game? Let's run fours. And then after that, you like ask the dude for a Snapchat or whatever, and you just got like a new friend. Bro, that's golden, bro. That's a double check mark day. Anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, but once you're done with it, you feel like relieved and good and grateful that you were able to push yourself, that counts as an initiative check mark. But let's say you're not able to do all of that, right? You come back from school, you don't have anything planned for the evening except working, and now you're like, shoot, like I just missed my opportunity to do initiative taking. Wrong. That's not true. Instead, what you can do as your secondary backup for initiative taking is you can set a goal for that evening. So this is what I did. If I went to school and I went through the whole day, and let's just say that, you come up with the excuse that nothing like interesting happened and you forgot to do it, okay? You're gonna come back home and you're gonna be like, shoot, what can I do? You're gonna set a goal for that evening. One of the things that I've done a lot recently, especially in college, is I've set a goal of I'm gonna get to bed by 10 p.m. today. And before I get to bed by 10 p.m., I'm going to achieve this homework, I'm gonna finish this project, and I'm gonna finish my YouTube video. You're gonna set something ambitious like that, and you're going to go and achieve it. And if you're able to achieve it, you're able to get to bed by 10 p.m., you set all that goal and you get through it, then you're allowed to check the box for that day. And that way, when you walk away from this, you check the box. Cool, great, your habit tracker is coming along. But you've also just progressed your life so much more. Imagine if you didn't have that initiative box there, and you were just treating this like a regular average day. You didn't have any kind of goal or productivity. Well, then you wouldn't achieve anything new. You wouldn't progress. This initiative box is the absolute golden core to progressing yourself as a person. It allows you to grow so much more socially, to just do things that you didn't even know were possible earlier on, but to push yourself forward and to just give yourself that little extra nudge. And when those things add up, right? When every little thing that you do comes together. I remember when I first got onto initiative taking, it was so wild and bizarre to me that doing this initiative taking actually unlocked real opportunities in my life. Like being the first person to speak up, being able to go out there and just do things because I just wanted to check this box literally allowed me to get like additional recommendation letters from teachers. The butterfly effect just goes crazy. So I want you to do this. Trust me. The gains that you will see from this are unbelievable. Your next task with a habit tracker is you're just going to want to make it like a little bit neater. So what you can do is you can just like highlight these. I like to just take it, center it, and now that you have your habit tracker completed, all you're gonna do is you're just gonna print out this Google document and you're literally going to stick it onto your wall. So I'll show you right here exactly how I've done it in my college dorm. I will take my camera and then look at this. You see this? You see this right here? That is my habit tracker right there on the wall. It's brand new. I did mine on paper because that's how I enjoy doing it. You can do it exactly however you want. This Google Doc is just the convenient form of doing it because you can print it. You don't have to keep making new ones. And then you're chilling. Now, every time you complete the task, you're just gonna take it, you're gonna check it, you're gonna do what we talked about for gym, and you're just going to allow all the gains, everything that we talked about, to come into place. Trust me, you will thank me later. That's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy is out.